Tea time. I hope. Yep. Twitch on my phone just said we're live. So we're live. Welcome everybody to the stream. This game is loud in my ears. Oh, that's because I didn't. That's a bit better. I can hear things now. Right, let's go and collect this. So we all just played Assassin's Creed Rogue and Freedom's Cry somewhat before doing this DLC. It didn't occur to me. I just saw this on the loading screen tip that the Isu data caches are the precursor boxes from Rogue. They're the same thing. It didn't occur to me. But I guess it kind of makes sense. Hey, Putty. Good to see that the stream is actually working today. So I'm doing an earlier stream, and it'll probably be shorter. I just want to finish this DLC because I said yesterday I'm picking up some shopping for someone later on. It's between 4 and 5 PM, and it's currently 12 PM here. And then I've got other plans this evening, so I thought I'll just do a stream in the morning, or in the earlier afternoon, I suppose. We're a bit past morning. Oh. Okay.
I should be careful. High security here.
See, why snap his neck? That's completely unnecessary. Needlessly extends the animation. Fuck it, everyone dies. Everybody dies. Even you. Yes, you get to die. Or especially you, I suppose. Oh yeah, these things. I'm sure I've missed loads of these. This is the first one I found in a Keeper's Insight area. IAOP cycle 40.238. Report from the Solar Dynamics Observatory of Atlantis. Cycle 40.238. Unusual electromagnetic activity detected on the Sun's atmosphere. We'll read this in a minute. Anyway, where were we before we were rudely interrupted? Cycle 41.267. Sudden appearance of small dark spots scattered across the sun's surface. Cycle 42.149. Sunspots have increased in size and are gravitating towards each other. Cycle Oh, is that it? 43.331 sunspot trajectory projections indicate imminent cluster formations. Cycle 44.160. Proximity of magnetically charged sunspots will result in coronal loops, reconnection events, and plasma release to occur within the next 300 to 500 cycles. And then the sun killed everyone. And then it was gonna happen again, but Desmond saved the world! Oh. Why is there always one lonely guy here? You had to put on Paw Patrol? My condolences.
How did I not see the world like this before? It's all so clear to me now. Like I'm seeing with new eyes.
I can see clearly now the rain has gone. Okay, there's just nothing else. It's times like these that you're glad the TV is in a different room. I'm absolutely certain of that. Okay, so what does that do? Summon the power of Kronos by creating a dangerous replica of yourself that performs stealth attack and does 100% assassin damage to your target. You know what? No, I'm good. Any other assassin thingy that would be useful? Damage with swords. That might be useful. That might be useful too. It's exactly the kind of ability that I want. Oh my god, there's loads down here. I should have been working on those. Oh well. Alright, so I have no idea what we're doing next. Did a mission appear on the map? Yes, a mission did appear on the map. Nice, nice. How many adamant ingots have I got? Does it tell me on the... Oh, yes it does. I've only got 2. I need 3. I technically need 5, but we won't go into that. Is it on the inner ring or the middle ring? Sort of the edge of the middle ring. Somewhere between the both. Let's go on the middle ring and horse around. I mean, if I end up getting most of the adamant ingots, then I will probably just say fuck it and get them all. But it's unlikely that I'm gonna get them all. Is this the outer ring that I'm next to now? No, this is the middle ring. Okie dokie. I don't understand why it's all layered so strangely. That sounded painful. Like, I don't know. What's in here? Yeah. Fuck it.
They'll be watching for me. I need to be careful.
Holy moly, they're all right here.
I get you.
Can the lighting hurry up and adjust? Because this is not the correct lighting. It's very strange lighting. I'm not really sure how I feel about it, but it's definitely not the correct lighting. And there it is. That's the correct lighting. Oh dear. I feel like they could have balanced this rush assassination better by having, like, every time you combo it, make it cost extra adrenaline. Slide. Father of Atlantis 2 of 2. Dicastes Basilius Poseidon. Cycle 10.92. I will enforce the ban on human experimentation in every coming cycle, but I fear I cannot do this on my own. I need to search for one to lighten the weight of judgment from my shoulders. Yeah, I kind of fucked that up immediately. Of course, I want to find one of my sons worthy, but wanting it does not make it so. Perhaps Atlas could bear his responsibility in time, but this role must be filled long before he is ready. And he's dead now, so kind of fucked that up too. Okay. The Father of Atlantis, 1 of 2. Poseidon, cycle 44.91. The burden of judgment has always been a heavy one, but I find the weight getting harder to bear with each passing cycle. I've outlawed experimentation on humans for its innate cruelty, and it is the first of my laws that will carry through every coming cycle. I see now that lust for power corrupts the pursuit of genetic engineering in Atlantis. Either the Isu wield technology to control the humans, or the humans end up trying to use technology to surpass the Isu, as foolish as that is. In both cases, the results are catastrophic. Thankfully, I know Atlas safely confiscated every DNA manipulator. Yes, and how well did that go for him? Musings on Juno's expulsion. Historian of Nobility, cycled 9.332. Only once the human threat was truly feared did Juno speak out against them. But behind the veil of her speech, hatred hid. Mistrust of humans grew, and out of fear, Poseidon forbade Juno, her husband, and their few Isu followers from entering his shining city. Though exile would not be enough, as they went from sister realms back to Phaeon and to Saturn's open arms. Just kill them next time. Project Olympus clearance required. Project Olympus results 51.116. Number 1. Test subject unable to maintain Olympus genetic form. Number 2. Weaponized variants of the half-breed terminated. Number 3. Access restricted. Project Olympus identification required to continue. It bugs the hell out of me that sometimes I can read fairly quickly, and other times I'm just like, I don't know words. Maybe it's because I'm always trying to read them too fast. Where the fuck is this data cache? It's gonna be somewhere super obvious, like right in the middle of the room or some stupid thing like that. There it is, right in the middle of the room. Gotta go all the way back round now. It's a little bit annoying, but oh well. Yeah, let's go this way. Oh yeah, this is that place where I had to do the fucking mirror puzzle. This armor is growing on me. Oh, another one. Jesus Christ.
They'll be on high alert here.
I love listening to them all just go, ah, ah, after doing that. Aha, you missed. Ow, ow. My EC weapon's better. Ah! Spin! Oh, an enigmata? I'm not gonna do that. I'll find it just so that I know this place is finished, but... I won't be doing the Ostraka, because they are a pain in my ass and not worth doing. There is so much loot around here. There's one guy left alive as well. I'm gonna leave him. He didn't fight me, he gets to live. Is that Archive of Hebe or Archive of Hebe? I like to think it's Archive of Hebe, just because that's a funnier name. So that's the next quest. Oop. Going around. At this point I may as well get all of them, because I'm going to be passing that one and I'm probably going to do it on the way. Why have these big old gaps between your fucking pieces of land? Okay, I might not be passing it. But it is fairly close, so I may do it just because it's there. I think there's actually more adamant ingot than you need. Because you don't just find them in the archives, you find them in plenty of places. Still don't really know what that is. think this is a spear. I'll probably put Hunter in this just because.
Access granted. Initiating forge protocol. Select preferred weapon configuration.
Pretty sure you can only do one of each. Oh no, you can do any. Oh well, I'll put Hunter in this anyway. Just so I have one of each.
Customization complete. 100 components added.
Okay. What the fuck was that? Convert 50% of assassin damage to all damage. Is that what that said? Because that would be nuts.
Only the finest goods.
I assume it's a weapon thing. Convert 50% assassin damage bonuses to all damage. That's pretty nuts. Now I like having my stronger rush assassinate, so I've already got... I suppose I don't need the double up the hero strike damage, so I'm going to add that. Unless I can add it to armor, in which case I will put something else on that. What have I got on my bow? Cooldown for all abilities. Holy crap. Could have put it on this, I suppose. What else have we got? Reduce all cooldowns by 10% on it. If I'm doing assassin kills, then I don't really need cooldowns. I'll keep the cooldowns. Ooh, that 10% damage with all abilities is good. I find Ares' madness kind of lasts a touch too long. Oh no, that's the set bonus. What did I just replace? Oh, probably that. That's a shame. I wanted the 10% all damage thing. See if I've got any new engravings in general. I might actually swap it with that. None of my armor engravings are good.
I'll see you later.
It's kind of annoying. Oh, you know what? I'll leave this till later. Okay, I'll go do that archive and then we'll jump back to the main story. I'm sure I'll find the last two ingots as I'm going. There's not going to be a single quick way back up, is there?
Better stay hidden.
Oh boy. Oh, that's a Colossi. Back to the Colossi! Come at me, bros. Ow. Ow. There we go. Right. Oh, there it is. I'm also focusing on like these data caches as well because they give an ability point. And these because they're interesting. Persephone on the Great Decastes. Another day in paradise, no blades of grass out of place, no flower petal off shade, not a single cloud in sight. Most importantly, not a trace of my husband. I could almost forget I'm trapped. I've gilded each bar of my cage and filled it with only the most worthy of souls, except that one. Is it an intruder? Not in Elysium. You don't belong here. I don't know why I can't climb those shelving sort of units. Hades on the Great Decastes. Ross can't be dead. That dog was the last thing my queen and I truly shared. Oh, Ross, you were most loyal to her, but I loved you too. How dare the Keeper value human life over yours? But I have no time to mourn. It's time to face your killer, and I'll be hanged if he sees me cry. Ah, we legitimately upset the Lord of the Underworld. I didn't know he cared about anything but himself. I was almost certain that he kept Persephone as a trophy. I'm sorry, Persephone. Nice big eagle statue. Ah, that's what I'm looking for. Oh, there's the treasure too. Right. Back to it. I imagine the other two archives, one's probably here. They're probably both here actually, because they tend to only be in this middle ring. I'm just gonna swim. There's a cat puddle still in her bed. Has she moved at all since, like, yesterday? You threw her out last night. She was out for all of 2 minutes, then came back in, ate biscuits, and got straight back in the bed. She's discovered her new spot. She'll find a new one in a couple of months and forget all about it. I like that when I craft these adamant or whatever it is weapons, I get the engravings for all of these styles regardless of what I picked. So if I like craft an assassin dagger, I still get the engravings for warrior and hunter too. I like that. That's nice and convenient. It must be cold. I think she just found a place that she likes.
Looks so peaceful.
Like I said, it would change again in a couple of months.
It always does. But it never is. I know, Ikaros. I'm tired too. I've met so many people. Archons, kings, and now Isu. They're all the same. Go do this, bring me that. Go kill him. I don't know if I can do this anymore. If I were ruler, things would be much, much different. What's that, Ikaros? A speech from your new ruler.
Someone's gonna walk up behind us. Tonight we sleep.
You! Bring me the biggest bed in Atlantis. You! All the pillows you can find. Tonight we sleep! For we are very, very tired.
Yep,
We're
that's
almost done.
generally how I feel.
I'm too small to carry a bed, but if I brought you a pillow, could you help me?
You shouldn't sneak up on people like that.
I'm sorry, I didn't want to interrupt the Dicastis' speech.
It was more of a fantasy, really. Call me Alexios.
I
Got
thought
quite a
it
few
was
Isu lines.
wonderful,
Yeah, it's the
Dicastis
armor I'm wearing.
Alexios.
Just Alexios is fine. And what's your name?
Alcon, you're even more special than all the bedtime stories my parents used to tell me.
I'm gonna guess your parents are dead.
My parents are missing.
Okay,
They
not
left
quite.
for their assignments, but they never came home. The Isu won't help me. But then I remembered the story of you helping a lost girl in the underworld who found her parents in Elysium. So I came to you.
Phoebe!
Her name was Phoebe. We were good friends. She's in a better place now than when I found her.
She was lucky to have a friend like you.
I could always make a new friend. Maybe you, Alcon. And I could help you. Would you like that?
More than anything.
You said your parents never came home. If you could tell me where they're assigned and what their names are, it would be very helpful.
Mata's name is Rene. She's assigned to the harbor. Pater is called Damadis, and he's assigned to the Adamant Quarry.
You're very brave. Now go home where it's safe. I'll go talk to the harbor master and whoever is in charge of the quarry. I'll come find you once I have some answers.
Yeah, the lines disappear if I take off the Isu armor, but I kind of like them, so... I mean, technically I'm not even wearing the armor, but you can, like, change what look your armor is using. So, I just keep this one. Right, quests. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. To the harbor! Hello. I'm here to probably ruin your day.
The Castis. Have you come to analyze the recently discovered coral permutations fastened to the hulls of our vessels?
No.
No. I'm looking for a woman named Rini.
Yes, well, that is a subject I have absolutely zero authority in, I'm afraid. I cannot help you.
Our son is very worried.
Please, do not asphyxiate me!
What are you doing?
I like humans, and I liked Rini. Poor Alcon. But if they hear me talking to you, they'll kill me.
Okay.
Tell me where she is, or I'll cut you.
I told you I don't know anything! You'll find my contact not far from here, but be careful. A trap has been set for you.
You have made the Castis very angry. Thank you.
Please don't tell Poseidon! You have compassion, Castis. You may be the only one who can calm the brewing storm between humans and Isu.
So even Poseidon's great paradise has spies and an under city kind of thing.
The harbor master was right. They're waiting for me. Well, I'd hate to disappoint them.
I'd rather just kill them first, to be honest. Really? Okay. Hey, friend. Ooh, he just booted me. Ow. Okay.
So, this Alexios abducted Drini. I'm going to find him.
Project Olympus must move forward at all costs. I recently delivered the human woman from the harbour and will continue to deliver humans. If the hybrid starts asking questions, send him to this location. We will make sure he gets the answers he deserves. Anyone discovered aiding the hybrid will face the wrath of Hera. Zarios. You love that my dagger glows after I stab someone like it's happy that it's been fed? Well, technically it's the tip of a spear, but I get what you mean. I think it glows either whenever I use or whenever I gain adrenaline, but I'm not 100% sure. But I do like the idea that it's happy that it's been fed. Okay.
There'll be trouble if I'm spotted. There's a lot of guards for a quarry. I wonder why.
Because it's not really a quarry. Oh, that guy's not going to die if I assassinate him. Oh well. Haha! Just that they don't come and find me. Oh, hello. Oh, they've seen me. Or have they? Yes, they have. You should stop that. Oh, didn't kill him. Holy hell! Wow, when did Overpower start doing so much damage? Oh, I'm being brutalized. Okay. Oh dear, this is a problem. This is going horribly wrong. Power! I am power! I also can't die in this state, so there is that. Right, I believe I was looking for treasure. Diaprope's musings. Personal log. The bio-augmentations of Hades, Persephone and Poseidon proved unstable, but when coupled with control devices implanted in their crowns, they gained power to not just control thought, but the actions of others. Oh, that's why they have the Force. So if I remove their crowns, then
isn't this an honor?
it would tear them apart?
How'd you get past my guards?
I'm looking for Damadis.
And why would the great Vikastis be looking for missing humans?
I never said he was missing.
Very clever. Hybrid. When my humans transport adamant to the experimentation chamber, they don't always return. Occasionally they fall through the cracks, like rats.
A little boy is worried about his father. Just tell me where this experimentation chamber is.
Your compassion for humans is unproductive.
Your hatred for humans is self-destructive.
Fine.
Ha! I have words
It's in
too.
the garden of Kimopolia. But you're wasting your time. The doors are locked.
Then I'll just have to find the key.
You can try, hybrid.
Yeah, you die too.
Treating humans like vermin will get you killed one day. That day is today.
He was a bad man.
I don't like the sounds of this experimentation chamber. What do the Isu need with all this adamant? Algon's probably wondering where I am. I'll go see him.
Oh, he's only over there.
I I should be extra careful in this area.
Goddamn giant hole in the ground. That's all just water. I forgot you could do this. So, Final Fantasy VII got a lot of 10 out of 10 reviews. And by that I mean like, pretty much all of them. Pretty much every review for Final Fantasy VII. Well, all of the big ones anyway. I think we'll probably end up finishing it next time we stream it. Which is going to make me very sad.
Dicastis Alexios, did you find matter and batter?
Not yet.
Then what will I play? I
know
might
they
play
were
Jedi
taken
Fallen
to
Order.
some sort of experimentation chamber by an Isu named Zarios.
Zarios? But he was always so kind to us. He gave us food and defended us when the others called us rats.
Do you know where I can find him? The doors to the chamber are locked, and he's my last hope of getting in.
He's usually at the fortified Doma of Miniseas, but he's always protected by guards.
That never stops me.
I've already done all these fortified bloody domas. I mean, Fallen Order is going to be a copyright hellhole, but, you know, it's a good fun game, so wouldn't mind playing through it again. On stream this time.
Let's hope no one notices me here.
Haven't I already killed the captains here? And done all of the objectives? Or have they sort of respawned? I mean, I don't think I have to do them again, but you know. Look at that suspicious looking dude running around in a hood. I don't know what you mean. Nothing suspicious about me. Well, I have no objectives, so I guess I don't have to do them all again. With a shit ton of weapons. No, I don't have any weapons. Shut up.
Zarios, you've abducted your last human.
Only to kill Zarios. And anyone else who gets in my way. Holy hell! Hey, buddy. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Ow. I don't like your shield. Hey, I win. It's kind of hoping for one of those cool animations, but oh well. This is where it turns out he was trying to help the humans.
It looks like the one Atlas gave me. Maybe it can help me get into the experimentation chamber.
Oh, you know what? Fuck it. It won't take me too long. As long as I finish by sort of 3 o'clock. Oh my god, I'm still in the Doma. Ah! I thought I'd gotten out. Well, half through at the latest. So we've got about 2 hours. Get those last 2 ingots. Oh, there is a lot of nothing but water. Let's climb up there. Not quite what I was hoping to find here. That other one should be an archive though. Oh dear. And it very quickly became nighttime.
I don't want to be spotted here.
Stabbed her in the booty. Oh god. Encrypted message from Fanes 404. Hybrid DNA detected. We were driven from Eden, hoping to find refuge in Atlantis. Despite having to constantly look over our shoulders, I never felt more alive than during my time with my love, especially when we discovered she was pregnant. I never in my wildest calculations imagined this to be possible. She had a little girl growing inside her, and she was to be named Eve. We both knew the offspring of human and Isu parents would immediately be confiscated and experimented on. Our situation became even more dangerous. You were to be protected at all costs. Of course, the humans I helped create, you, Eve, were the most exquisite, the most precious. To look into your eyes is to find... They've located me. I must, Violin. Aita, the Great Mind. Dicastes Poseidon, cycle 16.111. Before I banned him from Atlantis, Aita was one of the greatest minds of the Illuminate caste, second only perhaps to his brilliant partner Juno. Aita was a force for good in numerous schools of scientific development, including biological research, planetary exploration, and energy efficiency, beginning his journey by helping to develop the wings of Hermes. Aita ensured the security gateways made the life safer for all. As he worked under the school of Consus, Aita was pivotal in developing new and advanced medicinal technology, still used today. However, due to his refusal to stop human experimentation, Aita was banished back to Phaeon. To my knowledge, his genius has produced no new revelations since, though if directed properly, his mind will continue to innovate for better or for worse. Oof. Oh. Okay, that's all of them. I thought I was missing one. Okay. Cool. Cool. Oh hey, one of these just lying around. Neocles' musings. Neocles' personal log. In its original form, they were meant to be. Here was meant to be a sanctuary for wolves, but they, like so many things, struck fear in the hearts of humans, and so Poseidon cast them from the city. Poseidon really likes his humans. But then he's got Isu walking around with lions, so how the fuck does that work? You've walked 700 miles this year so far. You should hit the 2020 goal by the end of the year. Nice. Although technically you've stepped that many miles. Walking that many miles is it's very different. Still hurts? Yeah, I bet. I bet. Oh, I got caught on everything. Fuck this boat. That boat doesn't know how to boat. I think it got caught on something, and I just couldn't be bothered to fucking circle it out. try this one. Oop. I don't know what the fuck I hit that time. Okay.
Access granted. Initiating Forge Protocol. Select preferred weapon configuration.
Warrior. Although it doesn't seem to really matter. I don't even know what kind of weapon this is. Is it an axe? A blunt weapon? I think it's an axe. A heavy bladed weapon. It's a mace. Close enough. Basic arrows damage applied to nearby enemies. That's kind of cool. Assassin damage applies to nearby enemies. That's interesting. I don't think I'm going to touch that one. Okay. Levels my equipment. 65. Ah, it's good enough. There we go. Let me in.
This looks like the perfect place to hide missing humans.
An unsuspecting door?
But I think I know what opens this. The more complicated the key, the bigger the secret.
That wasn't complicated, it was 2 halves of a disc that you put on a plate. That's a big key, not like you can just slip that in your back pocket on a night out. Well, on the bright side, it'd be harder for people to pickpocket it off you.
Someone really doesn't want any visitors.
What was that?
It was me! This one's not going to work as well. I can't even try. Hello? Fucking just do something to him, Jesus Christ. And no one else knew. There is a lot of guards here, though. Aha! Oh, okay. I woke up the dudes. What's stagger combat like? Ow. Pretty quick, I suppose. What's the overpower like? Ow. Doesn't fucking matter, does it? I'm getting shot and knocked around and beaten up. Bloody sick of it. What does shooting those lights out do? It stuns all the enemies. I think if you don't shoot them out, the enemies are stronger, so... I can't remember. It was explained to me in the first DLC, but... They're all dead, stop fighting. Well, I've never used daggers before, so I thought I would see what the animations were like. Fish! It's the Minotaur. Cyclops. Medusa.
What is this?
Whatever the fuck those things are.
Malaka!
Ah, I've been waiting for you, Alexios. Welcome to the birthplace of legends.
Who said that?
I can't remember
Show
what that
yourself.
thing was.
My name is Aita.
Harpy,
I am
maybe?
a scientist, and in many ways, these are my children.
You created the Minotaur? They Cyclops? They Writhing Dread? They're monsters.
Are we not all monsters? In
English accent, typical baddie, yeah, right.
Our ultimate potential. Is that not why you're here?
I'm here because a little boy's parents are missing, and all signs point to you.
Hey Clutch, how you doing, buddy? And they're gone.
Ugh.
So, the mythical creatures that we fought back in the base game, this is kind of where they were made.
Who or what are you?
Can't even see what that is, it's just a pile.
Grant us the sight.
To watch over our legacy.
It's got one eye, it's not seeing as much as we are, I guarantee you. That was the Writhing Dead? Oh right, okay.
From our fight in that labyrinth.
I don't remember any of these fights. I remember that we had them, but I don't remember what they were.
She nearly
Excuse me,
turned
what they
to
were like.
stone. Even now, I don't feel safe looking into her eyes.
I remember this one. I answered a bunch of questions, and she didn't bother fighting me, which was nice. That's a big crystal of adamant.
Of extraordinary properties, restructures the portion of the human brain responsible for emotions. We've engineered it to remove
The Sphinx? Yeah, it might be.
animal instincts.
Because I can put a weapon down. I can't unbecome a weapon, you fucking pillock. Oh, hey. Are you not dangerous? Oh, you are dangerous. Okay. Oh my fucking good lord. Okay, they're all just gonna explode. I see. Could you all just explode? So I can have a good look around this room. Are they respawning? No, some of them just aren't exploding. It's a Stargate? Where? I don't see any Stargates. That's not a Stargate. It's a statue. Where's this last one? There you are. I don't think there's anything to actually examine in here. Just slide over that one. It's the Vesuvius Man or whatever it's called. I don't know.
Amadis! Rainy! Are you here?
Over here! We're here!
Please help us!
The Castis, you're here.
Lyra!
Oh shit, Lyra's here too.
They came for me in the night. I'll never be safe.
Don't worry, I'm getting everyone.
At least now we know why she's turning into a giant wolf.
Didn't anyone teach you it's cruel to lie?
What? What's cruel is abducting and experimenting on these people.
Without sacrifice, there can be no progress. Without experimentation, there can be no perfection.
You're breaking Poseidon's law.
I am advancing knowledge for the betterment of Atlantis. Poseidon's lack of vision keeps us in darkness. But we are close. So very close.
Atlantis is on the brink of war because of Isu who think like you.
Which is why we are properly arming ourselves.
Let these people go.
It's too late.
There's no logic in that.
Project Olympus has already begun. One human escaped before the transformation was complete, and lives were lost. This won't happen again. Surely you understand. So,
Loki not
you've seen
available.
the beast she becomes.
No, Loki's
I'm
not
getting these people
a
out of here.
Greek god, so he
Don't
wouldn't
you
be
want
an
to know
Isu.
what's behind this door?
All right, I'll play. Tell me.
Why tell you when I can show you? Just know, to enter the chamber is to forfeit their lives. You cannot have both.
What if I just killed you, set these people free, and broke through your stupid door?
Naturally.
You can't kill me, Alexios. I can see you're struggling. What if I told you the greatest achievement in Atlantis is behind that door? And that we owe that achievement to you?
What are you talking about?
Through there is a path to immortality. For you. For us. Embrace your legacy. Forget these miserable humans. Abandon morality, and the answers to all your questions are just beyond that door.
Please! Save us or we'll die!
You will be reborn! Don't you want to know why you're really here? Free the people and this door will remain closed to you forever. Pass through, however, and it will lock behind you. These rats will be mine.
I haven't changed my title.
Be the Castillo.
Balls.
Their lives
Changing it now.
or your destiny.
There we go.
Fuck your door. I promised a little boy I'd bring his parents home. And that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Very disappointing. No matter. If there are two things Atlantis has in ample supply, it is adamant and humans.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Thank you, the Castis.
I'll get to see Alcon again.
Hurry.
So I actually know what's behind that door. It's a bunch of clones of Alexios. They're trying to recreate the perfect hybrid of Isu and humans. You don't get anything from finding that out. Just, that's what's behind the door.
How can we ever repay you?
Tell your son if Inisu ever calls him a rat again, Vicastis Alexios will deal with them personally. Poseidon lied to me. They've been experimenting on humans this whole time.
Poseidon probably didn't know. How about that? Yeah? Do you consider both sides of the argument? No, you just jumped to your damn conclusions. I hate that it says multiple quests accepted, because in reality, it's just one. It's just because it's the next chapter. Hi, Poseidon.
My Dicastes has returned. I can only presume you've delivered judgment to Atlantis.
You said you outlawed experimentation on humans. All of it was lies. The Isu are out of control.
What are you talking about? My laws are absolute, and by them all must abide. I have declared it.
Your laws have done nothing. People are suffering under your rule, and you don't even realize it.
No one would have the audacity to disobey me. Surely this is a mistake.
You should listen to him, you know.
Well, look who it is. Haven't seen you in a while.
Juno. Impossible. You're forbidden from entering the city. Guards!
Your guards respect your sons. And when you appointed that hybrid as your Dicastis, your sons turned to us.
Even my sons know better than to bow to a warmonger.
The humans are bringing war whether we want it or not, Poseidon.
They should, after what you've done.
You mean what they've forced us to do. Poseidon worries about the sun and his solar floral regeneration project. Catastrophe is coming for us. On that we agree. But there is only one catastrophe. Humanity.
You can't trust Eta! He's a lunatic!
That's Aita,
You have
dumbass.
no idea the monsters he's trapped in his hidden lair.
It was hidden only to Poseidon. My wife knew everything about it.
Hybrid. Project Olympus was my idea.
The end of a cycle in Atlantis doesn't have to be a catastrophe.
It's far worse. We've detected changes in the surface of the sun. If we don't prepare...
If we don't prepare, humans will kill us all. The only ecological catastrophe we face is the one we created ourselves.
When I got here, Poseidon said I was where I belonged. Someone tell me why I'm really here. Now!
Such sadness. He's even more human than I expected. Eta, answer him.
Gladly. In you, we found opportunity. Imagine the possibilities if we duplicated your hybrid form. We could employ our technology to control your mind. You, hybrid, can be used to craft Juno's ultimate weapon.
Or rather, you could have been. My husband's experiment was promising, but after observation, we've decided you are a failure. Our new weapon is far deadlier than you could ever be.
The Ekatochires. Aida, you didn't.
I did.
The Ekatochires will rise. Project Olympus will strike fear so deeply into the hearts of humanity,
The what?
they would never consider revolt. And you will declare my husband the Dicastis Vasilevs.
Dicastes, stop this. If they are successful, we are doomed. All of us. You have to trust me.
The what?
You deal with these two. I'll find a way to stop their plans.
I suppose that makes sense. They both have like those special crowns.
It's too late. The procedure was already a success. The Ekatochires lives. Can't you hear him stir?
Why would you fuck with
This is my
Poseidon?
laboratory under the palace. Entrance was barred when I outlawed human experimentation.
What the fuck is that?
Is that sound? Is that your weapon?
I will bring justice to these two, but I need you to stop the Ekatochires before it kills us all. Go!
So yeah, Juno's back. Isn't that lovely? Haven't seen her since... oof, Assassin's Creed 4? Maybe Rogue? Did she make an appearance in Rogue? I don't think she did. Yeah, I think 4 was the last time we saw her. It's kind of annoying because back in Assassin's Creed 3 she was calling him Aita and now she's calling him Eta. I'm like, no, no! Stop saying things wrong. It's Persephone, it's Aita, it's Poseidon, for goodness sake. Right, what is this Hecaton Heres? Hecaton Chires. Oh, good, they've been feeding it people. It has a lot of arms. Smooth. Oh, good lord. That looks like something out of Dark Souls. It speaks! It's spitting out people. Ah! Why am I stunned? It's gone. Why is it gone? Ah! Oh, Jesus Christ. Ugh. There are a lot of those explodey guys just wandering around. It doesn't sound like it's on your side, Juno. It sounds like it just wants everything to die. Jesus Christ. And it's gone. There is a lot of these little dudes. If I could just get some of them to explode and get the fuck out of my way, that would be grand. Oh, rocks. Ow. Stop. My health is worryingly low. Oh, oh, that was so lame. Tried to take advantage of the fact that I couldn't die when in rage mode. I shouldn't have done that in a pit of poison. Now I'm gonna have to fight this whole thing from the beginning, aren't I? Yep.
From Aita's experiments. I can't get too close.
Stop. Stop spawning the little guys. I don't like. Yeah, take that. I don't know how much good that actually did. Ow. Fucking Christ, they're everywhere. That one leaped at me and exploded. Oh, poison, poison, get out of the poison. Oh, you could have leaped forward, Alexios. Fucking Christ. Need it to get out of that little poison puddle. Fucking Christ. There's so many of them. Ow. Oh, grand, I'm now poisoned. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Yeah! Oh, that thing was just horrifying. Very much seemed like something out of Dark Souls. It was made of several people.
Remarkable. You really are the greatest of the humans and of my people.
Where is Juno and Etta?
Imprisoned, for now. But they will not stop.
If imprisonment won't stop them, then leave them alone in a room with me. I'll make sure they never hurt anyone again.
And what would that prove? That you are as cruel as Juno and her husband?
I don't intend to prove anything. I intend to stop this, and to save those that have suffered because of your hubris.
So in the end, you brought judgment to Atlantis after all. Very well, Augustus. Do you still have Cerberus' device?
Yes, my judgment is you failed. Burn it all. Start again. Next cycle. Which is what he hired me to do. Yeah, pretty much. I did what you wanted. Stop yelling at me. Nice long loading screen, just what we like to see. Oh, there we go.
I didn't tell you everything about your stuff. It is a bridge between your two selves. But by coupling it with the powers of the devices you retrieved from the Cerberus and the Gatohires, we can end Atlantis' cycle forever.
I wasn't just awakening my sixth sense. I was unlocking the power to destroy the entire city.
In the wrong hands, the staff has the power to destroy everything. That is why you, and only you, could be its keeper.
So no more cycles?
You act like you knew this would happen.
I'm tired, just as you are. I waited many cycles for Atlantis' final judgment to come. I only wish it had come sooner. Think of the suffering it would have prevented.
If we do this, you and your sons...
My family have had generations to show kindness, modesty, temperance. We refused, and in so doing, this choice was made by us as much as by you.
The humans in this city don't deserve to die.
When we do this, the horns will wail and the animals will be set free. Humans in the Borimos Ring will know to take their boats. I assure you, they will escape.
If we sink the city, but I'm in it, then I die too.
No. You are the keeper of the staff. It will protect you. Unfortunately for you, now is not your time.
Are we about to sink Atlantis? It sounds that way.
You said it yourself. Juno and Etta will never stop. I've seen those laboratories, the experiments in them. There's only one way to end the suffering here. Destroy this place.
This is how Atlantis became the Lost City. Because Juno and Aita couldn't keep their grubby little hands off people. They all seem to know exactly what the horn means. Not exactly much notice. What if you were asleep and missed the horn? Well, like he said, the Isu, they're a lost cause. You can actually find that in the main game. I have that spear. Yeah, he said the Issa are a lost cause. The humans will
My one wish
instinct
is
will
that I
kick
had
in
more
and they'll
time
escape.
to learn from you. In time, I may have learned to be more human.
Here, Poseidon.
So, Alethea, what do you think?
Keeper of the Staff, your trials are over.
We're back in the throne room.
Tell me, now that you have seen the fate of Atlantis,
She said the name of the DLC.
how do you feel?
You want to know how I'm feeling? I'm tired, Alethea.
Your burden is great, Keeper. The Staff will replenish your physical body, but with time, you must learn that your strength comes from within.
So, what was all this?
What you have experienced are echoes of memories, distorted, but no less real.
Whose memories?
The issue. Some were even my own. In my time as Dikastis, I also tried to bring balance to Atlantis, but it wasn't enough.
You?
And now you.
My trials forced me to reunite with my grandfather. Phoebe, Brasidas, even Alpinor.
And in so doing, you passed a valuable trial. The Staff has the power to prolong life. That is not your role. You must learn to say goodbye again and again, but let death take what it will from this world.
Were they real?
They are with you always, so yes. In time you must let them go, but that will be another trial.
How many Malakas does it take to screw in a light bulb? One Malaka while the rest of the Atlantis population dies. That's cold, man. Hey, Balarov.
My trials in Elysium brought destruction and rebellion.
Not due to you, but Persephone. She was a ruler who controlled her domain through extreme order. In so doing, you saw that her rule was doomed to failure.
In the underworld, I was forced to endure a realm of pure chaos.
Indeed. Hades was a king who invited that chaos, and devastation came with it. But know this, you will be forced to endure far worse suffering before your death has come.
Elysium and the underworld were doomed. But in Atlantis, I almost thought Poseidon and I could do some good.
Yet there you discovered the issue as we really were. Flawed. No matter how many times I have seen that echo of memory, my home always meets destruction.
I'm ready to leave. You coming? We, are entwined after all.
You saw Persephone rule through order, Hades through chaos, and even had a taste of being a ruler yourself in Atlantis.
It was a disaster.
You have seen there is no path to power for the Keeper. In the Staff, you have the ability to bring this world to its knees, but that is not your role. You must use your strength to restrain the power of the Staff, to guard it, to keep.
To just keep it. As your role as keeper. Just have the staff. That's that's your job now. Don't use it, don't do anything with it, just have it.
My mother once told me I was sent by the gods to protect this world. I gave her my word. And now, I give my word to you.
She's up to something? No, that's Alethea, not Juno. Juno's the one that's always up to something.
Word, heir of memories. You must wake up and redeem yourself before it's too late, or it will be you who tears this world apart. Now awake. The interloper has found you. Wake! Now!
They all look the same. Juno's hair is longer, that's the only difference I could tell. I thought it was Minerva when I first saw her.
Where are you?
Talking to yourself, Layla Hassan?
Oh dear.
Clearly the Isu artifact has had quite the effect on you. You're going mad.
It's Otterberg.
Mr. Berg, you finally showed up.
Most impressive. I knew if anyone could discover this place, it was you. But you left Abstergo before you could be assigned this mission.
Sigma 6 found it just fine after you tapped into our comm signal. We know it was you.
Correct. What you don't know is that I've been listening in for much longer. Ever since you found the Book of Herodotus, from Templar research I'm sure you stole.
Abstergo are murderers, and you're nothing but their killing machine.
And he enjoys it.
Claim. And what of the Sigma team I dispatched earlier to find you? You killed them.
Look, I saw your files in the Abstergo database. I know about Alina. If you knew what the staff could do for her...
Don't say a word.
That's not your role.
Forget it. I was trying to compromise.
No compromising. The artifact is coming with me.
You had no right to do what you did to Deanna. You should have come after me.
You're always next on the list. I'll check you off today.
For those who don't remember, Otterberg is from Assassin's Creed Rogue.
You're a real Yahomar, so this is over.
Indeed. The world outside is coming to its inevitable end. Whose side you're on won't matter anymore. Come. Hand over the staff.
It does matter. I'll always be an assassin. And if you want the staff, you're gonna have to take it from me.
First Victoria, now me. Admit it, you can't handle the power of the artifact.
Why are you swinging wildly? Otterberg has actual skill with a weapon. What the fuck is that? I find it very hard to believe that Layla in an actual fight would be able to beat Otterberg from what we learned about him in Rogue. And why is he just using like a sword? That was way too easy.
Wanna know my favorite thing about the staff?
Don't gloat.
It's the... immortality.
Petty to the end.
The thing is, Mr. Berg, I don't care if you live or die. You just gotta get out of my way. Face it, Templar's lost.
She stabbed him in the spine. Plot armor saves protagonists. I guess like part of it is she does have a piece of Eden, which kind of makes her stronger, but Otterberg is like supposed to be super talented.
Altetu, come in.
All the files and shit we found on Assassin's Creed Rogue made him seem like a
Atlantis has been compromised.
super killing machine.
Alethea? Alethea! Okay, think, Layla. Your comms are broken. How do you get help?
Use his.
Vic. I failed you. I'm sorry I didn't listen. I wasn't there when you needed me. Remember that night you made dinner? I'm sorry I said you can't cook. If I knew this is what would happen, I never would have... Please. Send me a sign. Your earpiece.
You can't tell me her comms work.
Can anyone hear me?
Victoria,
That
we've
doesn't
been
make
trying
any
to find
sense.
A way to force communication. First, we lost everyone's vitals, and
Elena.
then...
It's me.
Layla? How? This is Victoria's channel. Where is she? What's been happening down there? Did you finish the trials?
Yes, we have the staff. I finished our trials, but...
That's incredible! An actual Isu artifact in assassin control. This changes everything.
I'm not in control, Elena, and nothing's changed. Also, Berg is the interloper. He's in the throne room with me. Look, I'll explain everything, but the Templars know what we're doing, and they're after us. I need you to get me out of here.
With you? Are you safe?
We fought. He passed out, but he's stable.
Stable but paralyzed.
Please don't make me check on him.
You didn't... kill him?
No. He's still alive.
Sit tight, Layla. We're coming for you, but it might take time. What are you gonna do?
Until you get here, I'm going back into the Animus. There are a lot of people to say goodbye to.
That's just a plot excuse to give you free roam. There's not actually anyone to say goodbye to. You'd think they'd give you, like, credits or something. I'm assuming that's the end anyway. I'm pretty sure it is. Oof. Yeah, that was a very underwhelming fight against Berg. The big six-armed thingy, that was interesting, but Berg was not. So is there going to be more? How do you get away? I assume this leads on to the next Assassin's Creed game. That's kind of it. Oof. And you know, Berg is paralyzed. She stabbed him in the spine, and he was like, "My legs! I can't feel my legs." So he's done. We killed Victoria, who, you know, was a character in Assassin's Creed Odyssey, so I didn't really care much for her. We got the staff, and the assassins are coming to pick us up, and that's about it. Well, we've got the staff and we know how to use it now. That was kind of the whole point in this. Yeah, kind of just drops us back on Kefalonia, and that's it. That is Assassin's Creed Odyssey in its absolute entirety. Yeah, like I said, that part where she's like, they scrambled my comms, but they can't have scrambled Victoria's. That's like, what? The Templars are smarter than that, and Berg is smarter than that. You know, he would have scrambled the entire team's comms, not just Layla's. But oh well. That's dumb to just stop it. What do you mean? That was the end of Fate of Atlantis. That's, you know, it's the same sort of ending they did with Assassin's Creed 1. But they made it sound like there was more by putting you back in the Animus. No. No, she was just like, I'm gonna go say goodbye to everyone. Which you probably could do, I suppose, if unlike me, you remember who everyone is in the main story of Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which I don't. So, no, it's just so that there's a story reason for you to be still in the Animus. Just while she waits for the other assassins to show up, and while we wait for the next Assassin's Creed game. But yeah, that's Assassin's Creed Odyssey. That's all its DLC done. That's that. Now we just wait for the next one. I kind of don't want to start up another game just to play for like an hour before I have to go and do things. So I'll probably end the stream there. Very short stream. I don't know if I'll be streaming this evening at all, or whether I'll be doing another short stream, because like I said, I have plans, I have things to do. So if I do, I will post online. If I don't, then I will stream tomorrow, and we'll probably try and finish Final Fantasy VII, which is also going to be so good and sad. I don't want it to end, but you know, they kind of have to. Thank you guys very, very much for stopping by, for watching. If people on YouTube have watched my entire Assassin's Creed Odyssey playthrough, then dear God. And that's all I have to say about that. But yeah, maybe I'll see you guys again later tonight. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow. Who knows? We'll see. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you guys again real soon. Until then, take good care of yourselves. Have a wonderful evening. And good night.